Hi folks, welcome to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In this episode, among other things, we're going to build ourselves a technical university. But more importantly, you are going to find out why you must have such a state-run institution and how a technical university will help you advance in the game. Let's get started. Smash that subscribe button below right now and click on the bell so you don't miss out on more great content. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Or just give it a thumbs up for yourself so that you'll always be able to come back and watch it again if you need to. So the first thing I'm going to do today is build a construction office in this location here. And before I build it, I want to level out that terrain. So let's go to leveling terrain height from the center, and I'm going to use resources, and I'm going to widen that out and see if I can flatten that out. Then over to construction, and let's pick a construction office. And I should be able to fit one in there very nicely. Just need to connect to a road and we'll plop them in there. Now what I do need to do is to uncheck that and need to just go over here, and I'm going to purchase that. Close that up. Now I'm going to need some vehicles for my construction office, and the purpose of this particular construction office is to build roads. Now right now I don't have any asphalt, so I don't know if I really need to buy an asphalt paver or a roller. What I really need are bulldozers and dump trucks. In addition, for road building, I don't think you really need any staff or workers, so I don't need a bus at this point. So with all that in mind, let's left click on here. And I'm going to buy some vehicles. Let's purchase, and I'm going to focus on a bulldozer. Let's see if we can pick 2 of them. And then I'm going to go to a open hull truck. I'm going to buy 2 of those. The purpose of the open hull trucks is to be able to haul the bulldozer long distances, or longer distances should it have to travel longer distances to reach the construction site. Not going to worry about a paver right now or a roller. The next thing is let's take a look at dumpers and what I really need. So I've got 8 spots. I could probably fill them all up with dumpers at this point, or at least fill a good number of them up, but which one do I want? If I look at this one here, it's got a pretty good speed. I've already bought one there accidentally, but it's got a speed of 90 kilometers per hour and a pretty decent carrying capacity of 6 tons. Let's buy some of those. I'm not going to fill up every single slot for the moment, but that should get us started. So since at this point we're going to be building gravel roads, I'm going to have to assign where they're going to get the gravel from. And they're going to get it from right here. I think that's enough for now. We have enough functionality to build a gravel road. I'm going to build a gravel road up in here, and then maybe just loop around in behind my power station here. So we're going to go to roads, and I'm going to pick gravel, and in this case we're going to build from resources. Let's see if we can just pull it up here, something like that. Go right across, and then over here, here we go. But right around this plant here. Basically, I'm just starting some infrastructure improvements. Okay, I gotta either unclick this or use an excavator. We'll go like that, and we'll just use a few bucks to level that out. Oh, and I used some money there. I didn't want to do that, but what's done is done. Click that back on. And then I go back over here, and we'll make a connection here, and something like, let's go like this and like that, and then I want to start construction. And okay, we've started construction. Alright, and our dumpers from the construction office are now going to load up with gravel, so the construction process or road building process has begun. Now there's my development right here, so the question is, what do you want to do next? So I have this little village over here which is really untapped at this point, and if I were to build a bridge here and put a bus platform in here, that would get me access to a lot of workers. So let's do that. And I'm going to just uncheck this. I'm going to build this bridge because I don't have all the things I need to build it. I'm just going to build it from rubles. So let's pick a bridge. There's a concrete bridge with a maximum speed of 100 kilometers per hour. Just go across. Well, wait a sec. I want to make sure I can connect in here somewhere. So let's just click on here and see if I can connect. No, see, it gets a little funny in these areas. Okay, it's getting funny on me. Okay, it's going to allow me to do that. So there's where the connection's going to be. So let's go back to my bridges and we'll build a bridge here. And then we'll connect a gravel road up over here. In this town, I'm going to put in a bus platform. So let's go over to bus platforms. Oops, I kind of accidentally did a little tiny bit of landscaping there. I kind of want to put him in here somewhere. I'm wondering if I can level the train a little bit first. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. That should help, and then we'll unclick that. Go back to roads, back to, that's a bus stop. There's a bus platform. And let's see, yeah, let's just plug him in right about there. Now he's going to need a road connection, obviously, and he's also going to need some pathways. So he's going to plop a road in here. Do that quickly. And then one over here. Ooh, that's not going to work. A little bit of a dip there. Will that work? No, that won't work. Okay, I guess I've done some landscaping and put this guy in a hole. Okay, so perhaps I need to do a little bit more landscaping here just to make this all work. So let's go back to roads and we'll just take some of this stuff out. And let's see if I can level some of this area out here. We'll do it from resources. And I'm going to pick that one. And see if we can get it. Oh, yeah, I put him in a hole, didn't I? I think that just made it worse. And can he get out of the hole? Well, almost. Okay. Let's try one more shot at leveling this. Instead of leveling from the center, I'm going to try leveling the train average. Maybe average will kind of get it all down just a little bit. Alright, let's give that a try. So back over to roads, and then I'm going to click on this. So let's see if we can put a road in now. Okay, that's what I need to do. And actually, guy here, I didn't really want to build him from resources. I just wanted to build him with rubles. Come on. Nothing's going to work for me today. Okay, that's going to work. And that's going to work. Okay, finally got it connected. Now I got to deal with this little blip in here. So let's click on that. I got to get that construction started. Alright, we got that done. We just purchased it just to make a connection. I know I used up a few rubles, but at least we have a nice connection for this bus platform. Put in a few pathways. I'm just going to put in some dirt pathways and hopefully everything connects nicely. Somehow. And no, that guy's not going to connect. Will that guy connect? That guy does. Maybe I can get something in just step by step here. It doesn't like it. I guess I gotta do a little more leveling over here if I want that to work. So let's take that path out. We'll go back to leveling terrain, and I'm gonna do the average one and for resources and make it kind of small. Not really, it's kind of tight in there, isn't it? It's not gonna move. It's trying to. Okay, I guess I can't do much in there. So back to walkways, and let's see if something will go there. And it just won't. Okay, it's gonna be stubborn. I guess I can take that out. Let's just click on this bus platform, and oh boy, I've created a monster. I've got 190 something workers here. So I better find a place for these guys to go, and the building is without power. How's my gas power plant doing? It could use some more workers, so let's get some buses going there from our new location. So we're going to purchase some little guys. Get 8 of those. And we're going to start over here. And all we want are workers in this particular case. And then we're going to go all the way back to here. And once again, all I want are workers. Then we'll hit start. And then we're going to copy his schedule over to the other ones. Okay, so they're all there. And we hit escape and then just send them on their way. Now, how's my gravel processing plant doing? It could use some more workers too. And what about the quarry over here? Oh, it can definitely use some more workers. So let's buy some more buses again, and we're just going to keep on transporting more people from this new location over here, that new bus thing that's just loaded up like crazy, to where we need them. And just make a different color, just have different variety of little buses and whatnot. And again, we start over here. We'll click on that guy. I'm gonna start there. And that, yeah, I just want to have workers only. When I load, and then over here at my coal mine, not coal mine, my gravel quarry, there we go. And again, it's just going to be workers. And hit start. And then we go back to the depot and just take that guy's schedule and copy it onto these guys. There's another way to do it. And hit escape and then send them on their way. Now, one thing I forgot to do was line spacing. So I'm going to click on this guy, go to line spacing and space them out. I'm going to find those other ones. I'm going to have to put some line spacing in. Where are those guys? Well, he'll be headed down this way. There they are. And go to line spacing and let's just space those guys out. So they're just starting to arrive, so there's still going to be just a load of workers there, and there is. Let's click on here and we're going to purchase some more. And this time get these little guys. And now I'm going to take them to the gravel processing plant. But once again, I got to start over here. Go back here in the little town of Raw. Double click on that guy. And I click on there. Again, I only want workers. I'm going to take them all the way over to my gravel processing plant, or at least the bus platform that's close to it, which is right there. Again, just workers. So we can start that guy and then copy a schedule over. And then we send these guys on their way. If I go to the depot, pull that up on one of those guys, and let's space that line out. Alright, so actually this bus stop here, bus platform, services this hospital, which could use some more staff. Right now it's got no doctors. And this guy here still hasn't received any brand new workers from this area way over here in Verras, so let's send some more buses that way. So again, we're going to buy some little guys so that they're frequent, but they're low capacity to keep a steady amount of workers or labor force where we want them. Go back over to my little town of Verras, and we'll just double click on that guy. We're going to pick up workers only. Once again, you guessed it, and then go back over to there, and again, workers only. We don't want tourists or anything else like that at this point. Hit start, and we'll just copy his schedule over. Alright, hit escape, and we can start these guys. And I think I've already done line spacing, so I don't have to worry about that for other vehicles. So it's probably going to take some time for those guys to get going. But you know what? I think I might add some more vehicles, certainly for my gravel quarry. Yeah, because they need 40. So once again, back to my depot, and we're going to purchase some vehicles. And maybe I'll pick this one this time. Guess I picked that one the last time. And then over to our little village of Verras. There we go. And just set up that bus route. Starts there. And just workers. And then all the way back over to our gravel quarry. Or I should say the bus platform near our gravel quarry, and right there. Start, and then we'll just copy it over. And then send these guys on their way. And I'm thinking back over here at my dual hospital gas power plant bus platform. Maybe, oh, he's doing alright. He's got 14 out of 15 workers right now. And, okay, things are looking up there. So maybe I don't need more workers there just yet. And over at my gravel processing plant, there's only 4 out of 15. So either the buses just haven't arrived yet, or they still need some more. And then at my gravel quarry, it's up a little bit, around 11. So perhaps a few more buses there too. So we'll add some buses. You know what I'm going to do, so I won't bore you with that. I'm just going to go ahead and add some buses to get from Verras over to the processing plant and Verras over to my gravel quarry. So I'll do that now. Okay, so over at my gravel processing plant, I now have lots of workers there, and then just up the road a little bit, if I look at that little quarry, he's got lots of workers too. Let's go back over to my hospital location and my gas plant, see how they're doing. Gas plant's doing a little better, so the number seems to be going up. Well, maybe it's not, but at least it's a little higher, I think. And the hospital, well, it's down to 16, so I'm not sure why that's fluctuating. But I probably could add some more workers to this location. Go back over to this bus platform and see what's happening. Still lots of workers. So, you know, maybe what I could do is maybe one bus every now and again is a big one. That might do it. So let's try that. I know you're supposed to use lots of little buses to make sure the labor force is spread out. But in this particular case, I'm going to try using a bigger bus and just one of them. So I'll plop one in and just see if he can pick up a bunch of people from over here and start dealing with that backlog. And maybe that's a thing to do. So I'm going to click on here. Again, we just want workers, that's all we want. And then we're going to go all the way back over to this guy. Over here and click on that. And once again, let's unclick all that stuff and hit start. It'll take a few minutes to get going, but at least he's on his way. I'm going to build my technical university in this area here, and to do that, I'm going to have to do some leveling. So let's just level, let's do the average one. And let's just go in a little closer, and I'll make that bigger. And let's just see if we can average that out and flatten it out a little bit. Let's go to state-run infrastructure and pick ourselves a university. Now in this case, I'm going to pick a technical university. And let's spin them around. I want the road connection to be at this end. And I want some space in front of him so that he can have a bus platform in there. So I'm hoping that's enough right there. Or maybe what I could do is put the bus platform in first. So let's go to roads and over to my bus platform. Maybe that's a thing to do, is plop that in first. Make sure it does in fact fit. So I'll stick him in there. And I'll unclick that. And let's just purchase that guy. And then back over to state-run infrastructure. And oops, I clicked the wrong one. There's state-run infrastructure, and there's a technical university. Just spin that guy around and plop him in, say, right about there. And of course, everybody needs a road connection. So this one I'm just going to plop right in. And then we're going to put in some footpaths so that we can get easily from our bus platform to the technical university. I'm going to put another residence in here to get more workers closer here. But I guess I could also do is go back here and see how things are working out at this platform over here. Is it still loaded up? It's still got a pretty healthy number of workers, and oh, we got lots of students. But where do they want to go? Well, they want to go to school, so I only have a couple of schools over here just yet at the point. Well, actually only one school, right? So there's my school there, and I got a couple of kindergartens. So maybe what I should do is get a bus going from there to get them to school. But also I'm going to need workers over here, so let's do that. Again, let's buy a bus this time. I'll just buy one of those guys, and hopefully they'll get on the bus. And this time I'm not going to specify who or what they are. I'm just going to specify the location. We'll start there. And then we're going to go all the way over to there and hit start. Now, in the case of this technical university, it is going to need workers. I got some workers that are close here, sort of. I think if I put in another residence there, I can get them really close. So let's go down to residential areas, and we'll pick a big one, and we'll plop them in here. And then of course we need a walkway to get there. Go to walkways, and some walkways back here. But really I should have a road in there, I think. Probably a road, something like that. I'm just going to put in a mud road at this point. If I can get one in there. There we go. And just pull that across, and then like that. And then I can put a footpath in now. So let's go back to footpaths. And really I just want to get these guys connected up. I don't know if it makes any difference if I put multiple entrances in. But I'm going to do that. Maybe if I connect over here, that'll get those guys. Yep, that seems to work. Oh, I got a little issue here at my bus platform. It's still working. So I better just click on that and just purchase that one. So I think I still need to get some buses going from here to there to our university. So let's go back here to my vehicle depot and purchase some more vehicles. I'm gonna pick this one this time. And I'm not gonna specify who or what they are. I'm just going to, again, be general. Because this time they could be passengers, they can be students, they can be workers. It really doesn't matter to me. Because I think I need all of them for here. And we'll click on that and hit start. And again, of course, copy the schedule over. And send these guys on their way. And I want to space that line out. Well, I'll click on one of these guys and then just do some line spacing. There we go. Well, at least we're started anyway. Now back here at the university, it looks kind of dull here. You know, universities are a place of thought and education, and I'm thinking I really need some sort of decoration here. So if I go to trees and decoration, and then over to monuments, you know, there's some nice monuments here. Like there's the Red Star Monument. I think that would be a nice place to put it, right near the university, where people can see it. Maybe something like that. It won't go there. I could put it like that. Okay, we'll plop it in there. And just make sure I got a footpath connected. Well, I kind of do there anyway, but I can go like that. But there now in front of my university, we got a nice state emblem there. That kind of spruces it up just a little bit. So back at our university, how's it doing for workers? Well, it could certainly use a lot more staff. So now that we've got the university going, which is the whole purpose of it, and here's why you need one, is we can start researching things. So in this particular case, we have a choice. We can research engineering or we can research chemistry. So engineering will allow you to build a factory where you'll be able to produce mechanical components. And chemistry, well, after successful research, you'll be able to build a chemical plant and produce your own chemicals. Let's start with engineering. That's going to take a while, but at least we're started. And of course, as you can imagine and appreciate, the more research you do, the more you advance yourself in the game. I'm just going to get a few more buses going here because I don't see anybody just yet. Maybe just because they just haven't reached their destination. Probably what it is. But nonetheless, we'll go back over to the depot and I'm going to purchase some vehicles. I'm going to choose that guy this time. And back over to Vera. And we're going to start there. And we're going to end up over there. Hit start, and of course, You guessed it, I'm going to copy that over to the other 7. Easily enough done. Escape and then send them on their way. So the buses are starting to show up now and people are walking in, so I think our bus route from Barra over here to our technical university is starting to have an impact. Now for some reason, for road construction over here, it looks like it has stopped. Let's just click on that guy to see what is going on. So assign a construction office. So let's go here and, oh, it looks like we didn't assign a construction office. It automatically assigned it before. I don't know why I have to assign it now. I guess it's because I have 2 of them. If I go back here just to make sure that one is office number 2. So we'll go back over to these roads and we'll assign our construction office as office number 2. And we'll approve that, and that should get them going. And same thing here. We'll just make it construction office number 2 and approve that. Let's go back to my construction office. Those trucks should start moving now, and they are. Well, folks, I think that's enough for today. We started building our own gravel roads. We set up a bus platform here in the little village of Varah. Of course, to make that all happen, we needed a bridge here. And now we have a technical university, and we're doing research to advance ourselves in the game. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to note those comments or questions in the comment section below. So, where do we go from here? Well, the answer to that question lies in the next video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button below right now and click on the bell so you don't miss out on more great content. Click on that box in the bottom left-hand corner right now to see a video you're almost guaranteed to love. This video was selected just for you by YouTube, and they know what you like. So what are you waiting for? Click on that box now, sit back, relax, and enjoy another video.